Welcome to part 2. In part 2, as always, we discuss dollar index and its components. The three components that we discuss is EUR-USD, GBP-USD, USD JPY, Japanese yen, then lastly USD INR, though it is not part of the dollar index. First the levels, then we go into the discussion part of it. Dollar index closed at 103.959, 0.7% up this week. GBP-USD 1.2550, 1.2% down this week. EUR-USD 1.0764, 1.1% down this week. GBP-USD 1.2550, 1.2% down this week. USD JPY is also down this week, 144.95, 1.3% down this week. All right. USD INR closed at 83.440, 0.2% up. You can see that two things. Okay, of course, in this year overall it is flat, excepting USD JPY, which is up 10.6%. Right. So what happened? Dollar index in the weekly chart, last week it formed a doji. This week it formed a morning star. Because it formed such a morning star, obviously you had EUR-USD forming a second red candle in the weekly chart, and USD JPY forming a red candle. So, of course, USD JPY formed a third solid red candle, but with a long lower leg. We'll come to USD JPY a little later. So, dollar index and these two we'll discuss together because it moves in opposite direction, right? I have told many times the relationship is inverse. So, now with this dollar index, if you see last week itself, I said that it is near the 200-day moving average, and the 200-day moving average is something which is acting as a resistance. It is able to now in this week decisively go above the 200-day moving average. Dollar index, where is it gaining from strength? It is like gaining strength because Euro and GBP both are losing value, while JPY has gained some strength against USD. Right? So dollar index now in the weekly chart, it is dollar index decisively moves above the 200-day simple moving average and exponential moving average. In the weekly chart, it is, of course, dollar index is above all the exponential moving averages and moving averages. So EUR-USD, as I said, right, in the weekly it formed, and in the monthly all these things formed a dollar index formed a small green candle, while these formed a small red candle. In the daily chart, dollar index is now decisively going up. So this is how the structure is. As far as USD JPY is concerned, it is on a significant downtrend. Of course, what had happened in this downtrend, it has broken below all the levels in the daily chart, but in the weekly chart, it formed a long lower leg, forming a red candle but long lower leg. Why? Because in the last two trading sessions, it has formed a solid red candle, green and red candle, and red candle in daily chart, but the long lower leg touched the 200-day moving average. From there it bounced off nicely. Hence, USD JPY is not going to break below 200-day moving average that easily. So, which is very strong. Okay. So, overall, we expect USD JPY to close more or less at these levels. And in the monthly, it has formed the second solid red candle till now with a slightly long lower leg. So, hence now we expect not much of a fall in USD JPY. So, lastly, we go to USD INR. USD INR, what happened? USD INR, it formed a solid green candle this week, but it is forming more of rounding top, a consolidation I would call, which I have been telling for quite some time. Since August onwards, in the weekly, monthly, in all time frame, it is forming a consolidation candles. But the breakout is imminent. That is going to happen in the upward direction in 2024. So that's how the overall structure is. Overall, in this month, we don't expect much of up move or down move from these levels for all these components, and whatever moves that will happen is going to happen in 2024, where we will see a significant up move in USD INR in particular. Thank you very much.